to Destin in 1988. We met in college in 1985. Had our first date at this small Italian restaurant in Little Rock, Arkansas called Graffiti. And when we moved here, my passion was to open a restaurant. And after 7.5 years of a furniture business, I decided, you know, she saw one ad, and this was a tapazan, an Egyptian restaurant. And she called, and next thing you know, we're in the restaurant business. That's what, 16 years ago, 1995. So, and now we have two.
The concept of Graffiti came together from the first date, the restaurant that we went to, and also from the fact that I'm an artist. I had an art gallery years ago, and it just grew from there. We had art that we had to somewhat borrow when we opened up the restaurant. We didn't have enough artwork on the walls.
Couldn't get her to paint fast enough.
And anyway, it started selling from that point, and we really weren't expecting that. So it's grown from that point. So
a lot of what you see here is from Butch Anthony. You know, he out of Seal, Alabama. I ripped down a barn that was built in 1929 for the walls on the bar. And he supplied me with all the old tin. So we just got a lot of history in the Funky Blue Shack. Well, we like to travel a lot, and you know, last year when I was in Zion National Park, I enjoyed this wild buffalo meatloaf that I went to have 3 times in 1 week. So I said, you know what, that's great. So I put that on the menu in the past couple weeks, and our menu's constantly going to transform. You know, take the slow sellers, move them off, and try something new. Try to keep the kitchen crew challenged is the goal. The Funky Blue Shack actually started about 5 years after the restaurant. What happened was, you know, we would go on a wait, and we would put people outside, and then they would disappear. We'd lose them on a wait because it'd be so hot out there. After that point, this was a laundromat. I said, you know, the laundromat was closing. I said, oh, what a good way to retain the customers. So we built this music venue, and it's a lot of New Orleans influence here. We like a lot of horns. Plus a lot of old blues. Brian Lee's one of our big, you know, that we would repeat. A Bourbon Street original, and you know, just whatever we can find.
And
just
then
fresh,
local
yeah.
Too.
A lot of local artists. Dread Clampett was our house band when we first opened, and you know, whoever we can get, whoever wants to play, we'll book.